YouTube, welcome back. This is the Riftmaker Trials by the one and the only pioneer of the forbidden builds, supreme leader of forbidden builds. That would be me. Now, the reason why I'm gonna love a video like this is because it truly solidates. I'm not gonna check if that's a word. It truly solidates my identity as a Darius player, and that's why I know this is gonna be a good one. So yeah, anyway, we're playing against Scion, so you already know we're gonna have a pretty good time, not too rough. What's the jungler again? Hecarim. I might have to watch out for some Hecarim ganks, maybe, but for now we just farm up and then stack a wave so that we can kill him. Get the pull off. Starting to stack on him. Hecarim comes. That's unfortunate, but I did have the 5 stacks. It's important to keep your 5 stacks up on a champion for as long as possible, even if you intend to kill the champion further away, because you don't want to lose your stacks. But yeah, I did get the flash off and I traded 1 for 1. I don't yet deal enough damage to 1v2, so that was the best case scenario. So we arrived to lane. It seems as if it's going to be pushing to us, so we're going to... Okay, it looks like I didn't care that it was pushing to me. I just wanted to... Sorry, I'm thinking of in many ways I could have made this a lot more favorable to me. Yes, he's now low, but I could have had the wave on me and I would have probably did something. So okay, in future, you know, let the wave come towards my tower so I can kill him. I didn't think about that at the time, but whatever. Alright, in terms of what I bought, I got Cull. I know I'm gonna be able to finish it and stack it pretty easily, so this definitely does work for me. Scion ulted somewhere down to mid lane, so I just do what I can to push the wave in and probably get recall so that I can buy my Tabis. So okay, we finished Tabis. Let's and I bought a longsword. Cool. Let's discuss something about this build order. The build order is you do not go. I'm gonna repeat this. You don't go Riftmaker first item. Listen, I know I sound a little bit like I know I sound like a complete troll when I'm telling you that I'm about to build Riftmaker this game, but there is logic behind it. There's thought behind it. There's actually planning behind it, and the idea is Riftmaker. You use it as a survival tool, in terms of damage. It's not really something that creates damage. It's supposed to let the damage you're supposed to do actually go through instead of it being reduced. And oh, okay, I guess he does. But let me see if I can explain that in a better way. Right after like Hecarim tries to... I almost died to Sand. I didn't ult, did I? Well, that was a waste of an ultimate. But let me see if I can clarify what I was trying to discuss. Riftmaker, when this build doesn't have cleavers, so you're not gonna be breaking armor through cleaver or an armor penetration item. That's not what you're doing. What you're gonna do is you're gonna stack AD items. Some one will have Omnivamp, so you're gonna be healing a lot. But your damage is gonna be from just pure AD items. Now, if you're facing Scion or Hecarim, someone durable, they're just gonna build armor and you won't be doing damage, even with your armor pent on your E. So, what does Riftmaker do? What Riftmaker does is, he should have died there. He should have died, but he just heals too much. What Riftmaker does is, instead of them reducing their the damage you deal because of the armor they have, it enables the damage you're supposed to do to actually go through. Now, if you don't understand what I just said, because I'm pretty sure I explained it as well as possible, then I don't know. The build ain't for you. Well, anyways, after Sion died to Evelyn, I just wanted a plating. I got it. I need to try and take as minimal damage as possible, and I go for a recall. Except I don't realize that my double buffs ran out. I feel like I still tried to take this. I mean, luckily I'm playing against Sion, so this is more of a possibility than something that will fail. I don't know why it's that close. Why is it that close? Why is it that close? It shouldn't have been that close, but whatever. So the idea here right now is just clear the wave as fast as possible, and we make a recall. Oh no, I really okay. I was about to say that wasn't a good idea to just stay there, because Sion could come, and that's not. Don't want that. Anyways, we finished this dance. It's okay. The thing is, with this build idea I have, it's not really a first few item spikes. You don't really spike for the first few items. You spike at Riftmaker purchase and Ravenous Hydra purchase. Now in this game, I did the build order a little bit wrong. Turns out, I think I built Riftmaker too early. There is such a thing as building that item too early, because it's an AP item. You're supposed to get AD before you get the... You're not supposed to get AP at all, but in this case you want AD before you want AP. But anyways, call is coming all off of 12 stacks. So yeah, 2 waves, and as long as I farm perfectly, should be good. Okay, so I finished call, and I managed to get a pull. That's weird. But what is that? I feel like I should have got my 5th stack there, but I didn't. I can't. If I had a little bit more. There's no damage. There's no damage. That's the problem. You'll find yourself not doing enough damage before you got a few items. I'd say your damage comes at... You start to feel your damage at around like 4th item, I'd say. 4th item. But until 4th item, I don't think you can 2v1, assuming one of them or 2 of them are tanky targets. Because what you're not building is Cleaver, which would help you get through to them, or Divine Sunder to help you do the damage that you're supposed to do. But yeah, that's the explanation behind it. Anyway, alright, so we pulled the Sun. I mean, he's already losing. That's pretty obvious. This guy, who is he? Zed. That's kind of funny. Oh no, not. You know, I'm starting to think it's not really my lack of damage. It's just the fact that Yumi is on top of Hecarim, and it's hard to 2v1 at this stage. I can 2v1 in the later stages. Don't you worry about that. 4 items in, yes, but right now, not so much. The reason it sounds like I know what I'm talking about is because I already tried Riftmaker, and I lost a couple of games doing it. So I've already went through a lot of trial and error. It's just this one. This game was the one where I felt like I knew what I was doing the most compared to the other games. The other games, it was just trying to figure out how the build is, or the build order is supposed to be. I didn't know. So, but this one I had a little bit of just. I still I can't say I did the build order perfectly, but I did it good enough into the way where it could potentially work. Oh, and another thing, I don't want to make this video too long, but I need to put this in. You don't really want to go Riftmaker if there's too many ranged or champions you're not going to be able to catch, because Riftmaker is really about brawling in melee range, because that's where you're going to deal the most amount of damage in melee range. The beefy targets are going to take the most amount of damage. Yeah, Katarina's dead. What, she's level 10? Yeah, she's dead. Spirit Visage on its way. The thing is, in this build, I only have 2 health items. Spirit Visage and Riftmaker. I'm not 100% a fan of building Spirit Visage second. I feel like you need AD or a different source of magic resist, because it's kind of pathetic that you get 40. 40 is not enough. It really isn't. But whatever, we need the healing and health and stuff like that, so we have to build items like that. Yep, this is the thing I was thinking about. Right after building Spirit Visage, I was like, okay, I need to get my what's it called, Riftmaker as soon as possible, so I get the Leeching Lair. And let's see exactly how it goes. Okay, so we're going into the jungle, and there's Hecarim. He gets caught-ish? No, he has Stair Siege. But I do focus on the Sion. Evelyn killed Hecarim, and I think I know why, but let me see after we try and make an attempt to kill. Okay, never mind, they're both dead. But the reason Hecarim died so fast to Evelyn is because the guy still doesn't have any. He built no MR. He is 3.5 items in, and not one of them is magic resist item. So Evelyn is definitely gonna have a good time trying to kill him. For now, I'm just trying to farm, trying to get that gold to buy my items. But yeah, some of these items are kind of, especially like Riftmaker and Ravenous Hydra. They're really expensive, so you gotta farm your bit. I mean, you have to farm regardless. It's just it's a lot more important when you have items like that to build. Alright, so level 15. I got stunned. I didn't want to flash, but man, this sucks. It's the only way I could have get. It was the only way I was gonna get 5 stacks. Man, it sucks. That was bad. And I think I finished Riftmaker. Yeah, it wasn't useful in that fight because it's too early, too soon. I should have bought more, then build into Riftmaker. I think that was the play. But anyways, I realized that, so I did a little bit of farming the wolves. I'm just trying to get whatever farm I can get. I think I was looking for the Skull Crab. Yeah, so was Alistar. We do get the Skull Crab. Okay, something I don't like about this part is I go to the top lanes to get rid of the wave. It's mostly because like there's not really a fight happening, so I don't want to really waste my time. I have items to build like desperately, so I go top lane to fight to kill the minions, and they start fights that I'm not there for, and it's annoying, but what can you do? And then when it comes time for me to to help out. It's kind of hard when everyone's already dead. They started the fight without me. Now, I do get the reset on Katarina, but this is where the lack of AD items is becoming pretty evident. After that death, it just really kicked into me. Yep, Riftmaker was a bit too early. It needs to come in the later stages. It can't come too early. It has to come into the later stages. Once you get some AD items, yes, then we can go Riftmaker. But anyways, yep, we're on our way to more. So, I mean, I know more sounds terrible, but when I think of an AD plus magic resist item, there's not really that many options. There's Wit's End, but nah. Team did get burned. That kind of helps. We're closing in on more. We have the good thing about more though is it's cheap, so getting it will be fast. Okay, I did manage to get that pull. Started a good fight. He's at 5 stacks. He died so fast. Zed stole the kill, unfortunately. That's sad. I needed to 100% secure the kill on Veigar. You can't just escape me like that. What you talking about? But anyways, we get an ace. That was a decent fight. The reason I ulted Yumi so early is because I needed to guarantee that she dies. You can't. If you're playing champions like that, I need to make sure you're dead as soon as possible. The quicker you're dead, the less you can help your team. Has to be done. But anyways, we do a little bit of clearing waves, and we finish more. Now this pickaxe is supposed to be for Ravenous Hydra, although looking back, because my ability haste is 63, I think I should have bought Caulfield's Warhammer. That component of Ravenous Hydra would have been better. Okay, well that didn't work. But at least he had good intentions, am I right? Alright, so I got my 5 stacks. We're moving. By the way, that Veigar ultimate, it didn't do any damage because my Mortimer is 80 entirely. Okay, he's done for. I'm starting to think that this is getting towards the end. Yeah, we're pushing up towards the base. Hecarim with Yumi. This one's strong combo, I have to admit. Here I was just like, Zed, please, move in a way where I can actually hit them. That would help so much. Actually, I was wrong. We weren't really ending the game. Like, if I recall, I know something bad's gonna happen, so I'm just gonna stay. I managed to get a nice little pull, so that really helped. He TP'd into I don't know how many. That was so useless from him, but yeah. I was trying to recall again because I think I started to get enough gold to buy Ravenous Hydra. He's dead. I think Yumi's dead as well. Yeah. Performance from Samira is actually really good. I like it. Katarina's not doing so hot though. Now, I wanted to finalize the build, but this is a ranked game, so people's LP are at stake, so we can't recall. We have to hit the Nexus. Well, if I'm in the base, I can get kills, right? So that still counts, right? I'm still playing to win, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100%. I don't know. I feel like I'm a for fun player sometimes. A little bit too much. But yeah, that was the game. Let's go to the post-game screen. Okay, so what do we need to discuss? Honestly, I'd say don't panic in terms of targets that you're supposed to ult, because there was a couple of ults that I missed a little earlier. I felt like I missed a few Qs on Hecarim, maybe? I don't know. I think the biggest learning point would be Riftmaker needs to be built a lot later. A lot. It was built too early in that game. So, but yeah, overall, I think the biggest learning point in this game was Riftmaker needs to be delayed. It needs to. Maybe like 4th item at the very least. At the very least. 4th item. Because I feel like having more earlier, it was just better. Probably. It has to be. I at least that's what I think. I don't think Ravenous Hydra needs to be that. It could be lost item. I think Ravenous Hydra being lost item is fine. But I think the build order in terms of Riftmaker and more needs to be swapped over. And if they don't have that much magic damage champs, then you can just go more over Minder so that you can get the anti-heal. But I prefer durability than reducing their healing. And it's more AD, so I guess more would be my choice. But yeah, that'll be the Riftmaker Trials. I like the build. I just needed to adjust it a little bit, and we have a method, a new forbidden build. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Do the YouTube usuals, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and watch more videos. Anyways, links are all in the description. Follow my socials, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.
Nothing but